What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Charles at SocMoneyRacing. Today I'm going to show you guys my toy grade rock crawler / trailblazer. Okay, so first of all, I got the shell, the actual body, from the thrift store, and I got the chassis from the thrift store. They're two different cars. I don't remember what shell this one. It was from a. I know it's from New Bright. I like the shell because it's a hard body, which is good for mounting. Also, too, I didn't have to paint it. You know what I mean? And so that was a plus. And it has a tailgate. So I thought that was cool that it has a tailgate. Hold on, let me rotate this around for you. It had a tailgate. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice little detail to it. I got the body for about $2. Okay, and I got the shell. No, I got the body for $3, and I got the shell for $2. I ended up throwing away the body of the shell because it didn't have any like suspension or nothing, so it wasn't my style. And so I tossed it. So, like I say, this is a Mate-So rock crawler chassis that you can find at Walmart for about 20 bucks. I got it at the thrift store for $3. So consider your options. Why a toy grade? I've actually done one of these before, and it came out really, really well. And what I mean by well is that it was capable. I actually took it to a professional, not a professional, but a rock crawling competition, and it performed out of my expectations. And so I wanted to, ever since then, I wanted to do another one because I accidentally cannibalized my last one from just exploring and learning. And so what I like about the Mate-So rock crawler chassis is that it's all-wheel drive. It's a toy grade that's all-wheel drive. It achieves that all-wheel drive through dual 130 motors. 130 motors are those very common small DC motors that you find in almost everything. And so that means if one of your motors on one of these go out, you can pretty much take apart anything in your house and you have a replacement motor. Or if you go to the thrift store, you can buy anything, take it apart, and there's a replacement motor. Or you can get like 20 of them on Amazon for like 10 bucks. You know, it's like 50 cents a piece. So they're very common motors. They also have an aftermarket support. You can get 130 motors that are upgraded. And so the next thing that I loved about the Mate-So chassis is that it's very flexible. Like, this is the most flexible toy grade chassis I have ever seen in my life. And so that's what caught my attention about it. By the way, my son's here. He's messing with me as I'm doing this. So I'm gonna try to power through it while I ward him off with my sidekicks. Whoopsh. All right, so yeah, the chassis is very flexible. The last body that I had on my previous Mate-So rock crawler chassis, I actually had to trim the body for the suspension to reach its maximum travel. That's how much travel these suspensions have. It's very impressive for a toy grade. And so the next thing that I loved about them is the tire treads. These tires are amazing. Oh my goodness. The tread is very grippy. They're very soft tires. And so I've actually taken a set of these and put them on my hobby grade dirt buggy, and they perform great on those. Let's see. And so yeah, good job on these, mate. So that, I think that the tires alone was worth this. Okay, I would say that the tires alone on this is worth this entire chassis. And so yeah, like I say, I want this to be my rock crawler, not for anything serious, not for like, you know, serious rock crawling, because this is like a 112, I think 114th chassis. So it's you know, if it approaches a big boulder, like it has its limitations, okay? Because the last time I built one of these, I ran into the limitations of the motors being too low, because the motors are mounted low. And so what that is you can't go in water. Okay? And another limitation is the gears are plastic. So if you upgrade the motors, you know, you can shred some gears. Also too, the front wheel hubs are plastic, and so you can't really use different rims. I've seen people figure it out, and you know, I'm gonna study how they did it, because I'm yet to figure it out. And so, hold on, my son's asked me to put my body on for him. Hold up. There you go. So yeah, I'm yet to figure it out, but when I do, I will. But these are nice. All you gotta do is just glue. Malcolm, don't do that. Don't do that. All you have to do is glue the tires to the rims and you're good. All right, so, oh yeah, the last thing was these axles are really bulky. And so, you know, if you're trying to do like serious crawling, you're gonna run into some clearance issues that professional rock crawlers run into, except they have aftermarket parts to solve those problems. So I'm just gonna keep this to light rock crawling and just trailblazing. This chassis was perfect for that last time I had it. Let's see, so my plans for this is to pretty much upgrade the electronics to hobby grade. That's the ESC, servo, the receiver, pair it up to one of my aftermarket controllers so that it can have digital proportion, and it'll be better to control. Okay, I also plan to upgrade the motors to the 180, not for speed, but for torque. Last time I did this, I really was impressed by the 180s, because the 130s got to a point where, you know, you don't have enough torque to get wheel spin to get you, you know, out of a stuck situation. The 130 motors will get you out. Okay. And to power everything, I'm gonna go with a LiPo battery setup, not for the actual power, but for the weight. Okay, I don't wanna, the suspension is so flexible, I don't wanna mess up the weight distribution of it, and so I wanna keep it as lightweight as possible. Also too, I want to do an FPV camera, pair it up with my goggles, and do some nice trailblazing with that, and you know, spy on my kids, see what kind of nonsense they up to. Also too, I want to put some safari lights, some, you know, LED light bars, so that when I'm telling my kids to go to sleep at night and they're not listening, I could drive in, cut the lights on them. Like, what y'all doing? Okay. And so that's my plans for it. This is the toy grade rock crawler trailblazer build. Keep an eye on it. I'm gonna have more videos out as I go along with it. Thanks for watching. Once again, it's your boy J Charles at SocMoneyRacing. Peace.